Hello everyone, I'm Sachin. In last video, I have talked about ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT and how can we use ChatGPT? In this video, I'm going to talk about ChatGPT API. How can we use ChatGPT API? And in this video, I will give the demo in the Postman tool and what are the key parameter, how can we use ChatGPT API, how to generate the token, all those things I'll discuss in this video. So okay, so this is the ChatGPT UI where we can ask the questions and it will give the answer. And now I'm going to move this article so you can note down. This is the URL that I'll add in the description, you can go through it. So now I am on this making request, okay, and if you go on top, so there is lots of things related to Python, okay, but I am going to talk about this API, and this is the curl for that API, and this is the URL, and it is having couple of things that you need to pass in order to make the request. Okay, all right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this, then we will see what are the things required for this API. Okay, so I'm in Postman. I've created one, workspace with OpenAI. Now let me create one collection and I'll give this name Chat GPT API. Okay, now I'm going to import, and this is a raw text, and let me import this, continue, and this is the name, import, and let me save this. Okay, all right, so I have successfully saved this request. And now we can see here, if you go in the headers, and here you need to pass one authorization bearer token. Okay, this is one mandate parameter. So now I'll talk about for all. Now if you go in the body, you will see a couple of parameters like model, prompt, temperature, max token. So what are these? That I'll talk. Okay, so first let's talk about how to generate this bearer token. Okay, so if you want to generate token, and then you need to go this page, platform.openai.com, and /account /API keys. If you go on this page, you will see this option, create new secret key, and this I have generated on 3rd Feb. This key I am going to use. Okay, so you know how to get the API key. Okay, now let's move on the other parameter. Okay, so as I talked about, in the body you need to pass couple of parameter. So let's talk about, if you go, I'm in the the same page, just, and if you scroll right, you will see the definition. So this is one model. Okay, so there are a couple of models, which model you are going to use. So by default I'm going to use text hyphen devin c 003. Okay, so ID of the model to use, you can use list of models here. So they have given couple of models, you can choose any one of them, it's up to you. Okay, I'm not choosing other model, so whatever is default that I'll use. And now let's talk about the bodies of prompt. So in this request is a one called prompt. So this is the main thing where we can pass the question what we are going to ask. Okay, this is a prompt, so which can accept one single question as well as a multiple question in the form of the array. And there are couple of parameter, but those are the optional. Okay, so that's why I'm not talking. And if you go on the postman, so what are those? So I have talked about model, I have talked about the prompt, and now what is the temperature? So if you scroll a little down, then temperature, so the definition is what sampling temperature to use between 0 and 2. High value like 0.8 will make the output more random, while lower value like 0.2 will make it more focused and deterministic. So it means like if you are giving like 0 or point 1, point 2, then your whatever you're asking the question, it will match 100%. And if you are giving like point 0.8, then it will give some random output. Okay, so that's why you can mention temperature. So temperature I'm passing the 0, so it should match whatever it should match exactly what I'm asking. Next, the max token. It is very important. So if you go on definition, right? Okay, so max token, this is the parameter, the maximum number of token to generate in the completion. The token count of a prompt plus max token cannot exceed the model context length. Most models have a context length of 2048 token except for the newest models which support 4096. Okay, so when you are asking the question, so it is taking number of tokens, and the same you need to mention when you're getting the output. So basically this helps, right, when I am asking the question, and it will give number of lines of the code. So if you're defining more tokens, then it will multiply by 4. So one token it will take 4 character. I have read somewhere. If you go here, I was searching on somewhere Google. Yeah, you can see here GPT-3 model has a request response hard limit 2049 tokens. A token is described by OpenAI as approximately 4 characters of a text. Okay, and I have read somewhere on this website as well. And here you can see, keep in mind that each token represent around 4 English characters. Okay, now let's hit the request. Okay, so I have added that mirror token. Now if I go into the body where I can ask the question. Okay, so max token, if I, okay, so let it be 7. Let's see. Say this is a tester. So this is what we are saying, just you need to read. If you make it one right, then you'll not see the response null, because this is the main parameter which is taking care about the output length. 2, nothing you're getting. 3, okay, so you can see the 3, this. Okay, so this is a parameter, this you need to take care. So I am mentioning 300. Okay, let's see, I should not take care about this. Okay, so I'm getting the response for this. Okay, now let me ask the question, then we'll see. So let me ask, okay, in which country Delhi city is? Okay, something. Okay, this came in my mind randomly. So Delhi is located in India, is correct. If I talk about Bangalore, yeah, it's working fine. Any city, I am asking about Texas, which is in US. Okay, so Texas is located in the United States of America. All right. So what I'll do, let me try to use one library. This is a faker library, and in Postman, which is providing by default. So if I say random, so you can see here, this is a big, okay. So I want random city, okay. So now it will pick automatically the city name, and let's see. I don't know which city it will pick. Okay, so this is something fictional city, and it doesn't exist. I know it could be in some movies or some novel. Let me hit again. Okay, again it is taking some fictional city name. Okay, let me hit one more time. Okay, again it is taking fictional. Oh, city does not exist. The speaker library is picking some wrong name as well. Oh yeah, something now we get. West Herta is a city in Germany. Okay, now this is working fine. This API working perfect. Okay, let me make it duplicate this. City and country. Okay, fine. Now let me make a duplicate of this request. And now in this, let me ask test cases. Okay, write test cases for login page of Amazon. Let me hit. Yeah, perfect. It has written. Okay, if you want to read, we can use, you know, JSON formatter. Yep, you can see it has written all the test cases. Test that the login page is accessible and loads correctly. Test that the username and password fields are present and function correctly. Test that the forgot your password link is present and function correctly. Perfect. It has covered all the scenarios. Okay. Now let me move on. Okay. Third one, we can ask the letter. Write a letter to manager regarding promotion. Okay, the person who's looking for promotion, he need to write some letter to manager. Let's see how well it will write. Okay, let me copy this again. I'll use this formatter. Okay, perfect. Dear manager, I am writing to express my interest in being considered for a promotion. I have been with the company for the number of, you can mention the number, and have consistently demonstrated my commitment to the organization and its goal. Perfect. I've been an integral part of the team, taking on the additional responsibilities and working hard to ensure the project are completed on time and to the highest standard. Okay, perfect. It has written perfect letter. Okay. Now, what else? Okay. Okay, I can let me ask something related to the Excel. Okay. Excel formula. What I'll do, Excel is open, yeah, it's open. What I can do, name, roll number, marks, subject, total. Okay. So name, I'll say Harry, verb, Robert, roll number 1 2. Okay. Okay. So marks, I'll say he has got it 45, he has got it 51, 67, 76, and 87. Okay, sorry, no one exists here. Subject, this is for all English. Okay, and this is not exist. And total, it is out of 100. Okay, so now the status, this need to drive by formula. So what I'm saying, if any student who is getting marks less than 50, then he's fail, and who's getting marks more than 50, then he's pass, or 50. Okay, less than 50 is a fail, and more than 50, the person is pass. Okay, let's see how to ask the question. Write a Excel formula. Write Excel formula if student getting less than 50 marks out of 100, then highlight as fail, else pass. Let's see, will it give the correct formula? Okay, it has given like this. Okay, so what I'll do, let's try to use the formatter because some, some space is there. JSN. So this is the formula, I got it. Now let's try. So Okay, so which cell it is using? A1, but my cell is uh, this this one marks, so this is C4. So just I need to replace this cell C4. Let's see, and now we can replace all. Yeah, it worked perfect. So it is having 45, then it failed, and they have 51, and oh, it's good, perfect. This is good. It is giving the formula as well. It is working fine. All right, now let's see one more thing. So instead of asking many questions, in different requests, we can ask in one. So let me duplicate. Okay, I'll give the name many request. Okay, so body, I'll say who is Modi ji. Okay, so we can pass multiple things as well, and that we can pass as a array. And let me use one array, and capital of India, and I can ask, okay, poem for India country. So three questions I have asked. Let's see. So now I should get three response. Okay, I think I have received all three, and here we can see here clearly. So you can see here. So first response, who is Modi ji? So Narendra Modi is an Indian politician who is the current Prime Minister of India. It's perfect. It is giving proper answer. And next, Delhi is the capital of India. And last one, the poem for the India. India, my country, I love your beauty and grace. I can see your mountains and rivers so grand. Your people so diverse, so grand. Perfect. It has given. Okay. So one thing I have missed, that is I'm going to talk about the API, whether it is free or is a paid version. So it is having limited access. So if you go on this URL platform.openai.com /account /uses, and in this you can see here how much. So what they have given, they have given $18 credited. Okay, and this is what you can utilize. So I'm using last couple of days, and you can see this is my utilization, how much I have used. Okay, point 0.05 dollar, and on 13 something. So far I have used only 0.23 out of $18. Okay, so this is where you can see your uses, how much you can use. All right, that's what I want to cover in this session. I am sure it will help you. You can integrate this API, in any tool, wherever you can integrate the API request, the REST API. Just what I want to cover. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to integrate this API in Google Sheet. In Google Sheet, I'll write the questions, and the same sheet I'll uh, get all the answers. So no need to open the postman. No need to use any client. So everything will be handled in the script. All right. Thank you, everyone. Happy learning. Bye bye.